come with me to get my lips tattooed in Colombia. So when I took this video, I realized, like, wait, I actually really like my lips. Like, maybe I shouldn't do this. And while I was getting the numbing thing, I was like, okay, I definitely should go home. But I did not go home. So first she started with this lip neutralization, which was fine. I just look like a little hot Cheeto kid. And then I tell her I just want pink. And she's like, well, pink, it's going to be too subtle, like too natural. Like you should have this bright ruby red. And I'm like, I don't know about that. And she's like, trust me, it's going to fade to pink. Trust me. It did not. So it was also excruciatingly painful. Like I was swelling like crazy. It felt so raw and numb, and I looked really bad. Oh my God. Jump scare. Honestly, if you were thinking about getting this done, just buy lipstick. It was so painful. I had to beg her to stop, and then I just looked the worst out of anyone I've ever seen get this. They were waiting for my Uber. They were like, leave us 5-star review. And I was like, what? And then they literally took my phone and started putting in 5-star review. I'm like, I'm literally suffering. Scary.
Oh my God.
It's a bit intense. But this means that it'll actually look better. Like, when you get it done, and if it looks kind of like bleh, when you're delusional, this means like later it's gonna look so good.
What?
I was wrong. My lips did not turn into a pretty color, but I did go to the club that same night just to terrify the hoes.
Sad part is, there was nothing wrong with her face. That's the thing that blows my mind. Not a thing wrong with her face. Her lips were fine, all of that. Now she got stung by a gang of bees or something, and she's having an allergic reaction. And I'm like, I wonder what her lips look like now. I really do, because, you know, the people go out of their way to do damage to themselves, and they're always unhappy with the results. You know, man, I just wish plastic surgery did not become just a norm to just do stuff, because now people are abusing it, and they're going to countries where I'm gonna keep it frank with you, they don't care about y'all. You know what I mean? Like, the regulations, the rules are different. They don't have to care about you. And all these women go out and do these surgeries overseas, and some of them die on their way back. They have botched situations. It's like, why? Like, do you think that the rules don't apply to you? Huh?
For my 22nd birthday, it was only right to 22 different people.
Have you ever done it with one of your friends' boyfriends?
Without them, no. We've had times with them.
So okay.
I'm respectful. I don't like people sloppy seconds. But if I'm invited, why not? Hello.
Have you done it with more than one guy in 24 hours?
Yes, I've had gangs.
Like separate though?
Oh, separate? Yes.
What's the number? Is it over 3?
Like 10.
What? Over 10 guys in one day?
It's like clients. Like sugar clients, people paying for my time. But if it's like leisure, like 2 or 3.
Bruh. What's your body count?
Can I guess?
Cancel that bitch.
I don't know it. I don't have a ledger. Like, and then I had an orgy for one of my birthdays. Had a couple threes.
Well, how many people?
Well, for my 22nd birthday, it was only right to 22 different people, you know, like, but it was like girls and guys, so like, and then everybody interacted with everybody, so it's like.
What is she saying?
How much?
22? 2?
22?
Yeah, there's girls and guys.
Did you interact with everyone?
I mean, I'm sure everybody interacted in some way, form, fashion, or another, because this was getting sucked, C's was getting assholes was getting ate, so, you know, like.
Daddy, I'm so sorry.
I don't know my body count. What's your body count?
I think about like 6.
Oh, sweet baby.
I think she's a porn star or adult film actress, because I think the way she's talking about it so casually and how it's so readily available that she has to be involved in that industry. But you know, there's sometimes you just got to be tactful and you don't divulge all that information. You know what I mean? Because it's not about body. You know, everybody has their own preferences, but there's just moments where people do enjoy people who keep their mouth shut, because if you can't keep your mouth shut for certain things, that means you're willing to tell everything, and that can become a problem if you're clout chasing. So, you know, that was a lot to digest, to be honest with you.
What you doing? What y'all doing? You never putting them here. Like, what y'all doing? And you wonder why I didn't take your big ass serious? You wonder why? So what y'all finna do? And what you finna do? Call Rio to pick you up?
No, you call Rio.
You need to call somebody. Cause I done grew up. I'm not gonna touch you. You can go ahead and leave. But he already know what the fuck.
Men, stop doing this. Women, stop doing this. Stop cheating. Really, just stop cheating. But you know, don't have them at your house. Don't have them in places where your main person frequents. Like, one of the weirdest things to me is people who are married and cheat on they spouses in the bed that they sleep in. That is I'm like, you want to be caught. It's not exciting. It's beyond that. Like, you want to be caught. Like that day, and it always happens like this. You go and do it, and the husband or the wife comes home early for work, and they catch you. And, oh my God, you know, all of that stupid stuff. And it's just like, when you start doing little weird stuff like that, you want to be caught. That's really what it is. You want to be caught, and you're just trying to, I don't know, make it as a random event. I don't know, but I wouldn't just jump off if somebody got a camera on me and they catch me in the room with they dude, they chick or whatever. I'm like, man, this person bound to lose their mind. What make them think I'm gonna act casual right now? I'm gonna be worried. You feel me? I ain't gonna do nothing to you, please. I don't believe that one bit.
I forgot how useless men are nowadays.
Oh my God.
I remember a couple weeks ago, my car wouldn't start, and it was the most annoying thing ever because it was 3 a.m. We just got out of a party, like we're tired, just want to go home. My car wouldn't start. So naturally, I call every guy that I know that's in the greater Cincinnati area, right? Half of them were asleep, so I'm not mad at them. But of those that were awake, either they didn't have jumper cables or they didn't know what to do or they didn't know how to do it, blah, 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 blah. Now, I'm not one for gender roles, but come on now.
All right, I think it's funny that you say that men are useless, even though your first instinct was to call all the men you know.
Facts.
You know? Also, why couldn't you done it? One of your hashtags in the video was girl power. You're strong and independent. Why couldn't you do it? Why did you need a man? That's kind of sexist, don't you think?
Shout out to the young homie, man. I mean, come on, man. You want to insult men the first opportunity you get. But you're talking about girl power, all of this stuff, and it's like, well, these men are useless and all of that. Man, you know, it's amazing how they're quick to insult men about not being capable of doing something. When in 2023, everyone is supposed to be equal and should be able to handle those things. Now, you also have to be honest and realistic. Why doesn't these men at these ages know how to do it? Or why don't they have jumper cables? Do they have a car? That's one thing that you might want to be honest about. And you're talking about in Cincinnati, Ohio. People can get around on a bus. You got Lyft, Uber, all of that stuff now. Some people don't even care to have a car. And you're calling people at 3 o'clock in the morning. You see what I'm saying? How come you ain't been keeping up on the maintenance on your car? You know what I mean? But once again, they you know, internet love bashing men, and shout out to that young dude, man, because he's intelligent enough to realize that these people are just out here to do insults. But at the end of the day, you claim you independent, you claim you this, you claim you that, you got to stand on that. And instead of insulting men, just say, hey, you know, this is what happened, bada bing, bada boom. Or use your car insurance and call a tow truck. They come and they'll jump your car for you. It's actually a thing. I didn't know if you knew that, but new lesson for you today. But let me know what y'all think down in the comments section, and be on the lookout for more videos. All right, everybody? Peace.